Honorable Mkhwanazi, you have been nominated to be the chair of the ad hoc committee. Do you accept the nomination?
Thank you so much. I accept the nomination.
Thank you, Honorable Mkhwanazi. Is there any further nomination? Any further nomination? I'll go. Thank you, Honorable Skhosana.
Thank you, Chair. I nominate Honorable Julius Malema.
Thank you, Honorable Skhosana. Is there any seconder for the nomination?
Second.
Honorable Nomvalo.
Thank you very much, Chair. My name is Bonelo Nomvalo. I hereby second the nomination.
Thank you, Honorable Nomvalo. Honorable Malema, you have been nominated. Do you accept the nomination?
Thanks for the nomination. I'm not available.
Thank you, Honorable Malema. Honorable Malema is not available. Is there any?
Thanks, Chair, and congratulations for your elections as a chairperson. I fully agree with the venue as proposed, but I will suggest that we request a free venue, either a hall or a chambers of the council or legislature, that we don't incur any cost in the execution of this responsibility. And even encourage the commission to do the same, to go and look for a venue that is available for such work, because we must not cost our people a lot of money. The other issue which I would want us to deal with, and I agree with Honorable Mateis, on us making submissions on the terms of reference, because I want us to deal with the aspect of the criminals who are in prison, who might share a lot of information with us. Very dangerous criminals. How do we get them here? Can we summon them here? And all of that. Because you're talking drugs, if you're talking drugs and drugs cartel, you must know you're talking about some of the people who are already in prison, who might share a lot of light. So we need terms of reference that will clarify those things. Chairperson, thanks.
And then the terms of reference will be released on Friday. Political parties will look at them, and then the next meeting, we will discuss them. If we reach an agreement that we adopt them, they will be adopted. But in case we say no, they further reworked. That will be a decision of the meeting until all of us are satisfied that these terms of reference represent what we want to achieve. That is my understanding, but I think the senior legal person here can take us through.
Good morning, Chairperson. Not that I'm senior, Chair, but but I come from legal services. Chairperson, the way we see it is that first and foremost, you are correct in saying there's been a lot of work that has been done. I mean, in the background, and I think if you were to ask from ourselves, we already have draft terms of reference, Chairperson. And of course, in the next 2 or 3 days, those can be released. I mean, to members. I mean, for comments. Our main worry is that if you wait for inputs from political parties, then that impacts the timelines. Whereas what we could do, Chair, we could simply circulate a draft, and of course, people would be able to comment on it. And of course, Chair, another thing is, there's a lot of backroom legal technical support which needs to take place, and some of the issues we can deal with them when we meet in the management meeting, of course, under our leadership, Chairperson. Because Honorable Sangoni is correct, I mean, in saying the witnesses will have to be identified. And of course, Chairperson, I'm saying this with the greatest of respect. What General Mkhwanazi said, Chairperson, on the 6th of July, 2025 is not evidence, Chairperson, in a technical sense. And of course, one would need a legal person to go around speaking to people who will be able to corroborate what Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi said. And of course, as you can imagine, Chairperson, the committee, I mean, cannot do that. And of course, you need, sworn statements from witnesses drafted and so on and so on. So that's the kind of work we think will be taking place over the next 2 to 3 weeks, Chairperson.
Thanks, Chair. I agree with what the Chief will be saying, but you are all ignoring a very important proposal made by Honorable Mateis. Just give us the person who proposals to. It's as simple as that. And then the proposals by end of Friday, midday, then they are closing. But if you give us a person now who will submit while seated here, because we've got those things. We didn't come here to play. We came here ready. And I don't know what is this remark that General Mkhwanazi is not what he presented is not evidence. I don't know where does that arise, because it doesn't arise at all. We're just trying to get an advice on how those things can be dealt with. General Mkhwanazi, you can't say what he presented is not evidence. We'll deal with that. We're still dealing with terms of reference. We can't start by saying General Mkhwanazi, what he said is not evidence. That's very dismissive. Right at the beginning, we're starting on a wrong footing. So please, when people are asked, especially support staff, they must not enter into the terrain. They must just give us technical advice and leave the rest to us. Because we're not going to live here being part of a remark that says what Mkhwanazi said is not evidence. Thanks, Chair.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chair. No, largely covered by the two speakers who have spoken before me. I just wanted to put an emphasis on the fact that the terms of reference, the draft that has been made already, must be circulated today so that we can go and consult our parties, because we also want to hear the sentiments of the parties that we are representing here. And then we send the submissions before the end of business on Friday. I just wanted to say that, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Bari kia go lebogisa mokone. Uche busy. Ngiyakuthokozisa. Ngesikhethu ngiyakuthokozisa.
No, kwasitebele njalo.
I was a bit disturbed, like my colleagues, the remark by the legal team, and I'm still saying again, Chair, in our joint sitting, the chief legal advisor is not here even today. Now, for me, it's like, I'm not sure, maybe it's the chair of the Justice Committee knows why he's not here. I'm not sure, but the issue is that the chief legal advisor is not here, and we've raised that in the joint sitting. And for me, it's disturbing that in this serious meeting where we are told there's legal advice, but the guy who's leading them is not here, or the lady who's leading them is not here. And the question is why, Chair? Next time this thing must not happen. If they want to work with us, and they should not, guide us like our own members have already said that what Mkhwanazi said is not evidence, it's disturbing. Then why are we here? Are we here for gossiping? No, we are not here for that. Mkhwanazi presented, he attached evidence in that press statement.